It's your boy Jimmy. Jimmy.
Now what's worth doing is worth doing for money.
Straight from y'all street to Wall Street.
Anybody tells you money's the root of all evil doesn't make up happen.
Dudes wake up, hope their girl turned on so they can get a little bit. Only woman in the morning, I wanna turn on this. Becky quick. While the average man looking at this sad like she fine as yeah. I'm over here looking at tails and whips like 5'6". I left the mayhem for the market. Now I don't want a dope spot, I want a stock pick. I know that booty got dry, triggered my stop losses, but I ain't got time for your wop. My V-wops crossing. Rich with hot V's and pushing hot strategy and plans to make grand. Still in my wife beater, Batman pajamas, house slides, and about 5 hot picks for the day. Cause I like the way the Dow bounces. 4 hot dips on call, so I got options. 2 with a lot of volume, 1 with a double bottle. Now I know dumb money don't understand. Am I talking about my trade or just thinking with my MACD? You see, we different in the way we move. You move with kittens and your dog, I move with bears and bulls. I got a green thumb, grow with the marijuana. Waking up with the future, some commas. Jump out of bed, big profits. Eat my bacon and eggs, big profits. Light up, watching them candles, profits. While I'm still in my sand, making profits. They used to watch me move them packs and die. Now I watch moves in the NASDAQ. Profits. Used to run from the ATF and them cops. Now I run down ETL, make profits. I jump out of bed, make profits. Eat my bacon and eggs, make profits. Light up, watching them candles, profits. While I'm still in my sand, making profits. Yeah. See, me and Jim Cramer been talking mad money. Said today I'm taking a risk. They got the feds coming, but I got support here with me. I call a short squeeze. You get the drop, pull the trigger, and abort these. If she stay on my watch list, I might have to wife her. But I know better. I'm a true trading group lifer. Call up the Wolf of Weed Street. It's time to flip some profits. Go ahead, be hawking. Get your spot here. I'll double top that in the head and shoulders. Hit him up with this resistance. Watch him roll over. Cause I see John Wicks in contract. If I say I make $1 million a day, well, that's a large cap. You moving average, that's why you get crossed. Get split, get delisted, and knocked off. And I'm setting the whole block off. I'm buying GameStop and selling them roadblocks off. Jump out of bed, make profits. Eat my bacon and eggs, make profits. Light up, watching them candles, profits. While I'm still in my sand, making profits. They used to watch me move them packs and stop. Now I watch moves in the NASDAQ. Profits. Used to run from the ATF and them cops. Now I run down ETL. Hey, my family. Profits. Hey, go, what we doing, my man? Hey, make profits. Hey, Shug, Mike, what we doing? Hey, make profits. Yo, Wolf, Professor, what we doing? Hey, make profits. That TTG money gang, making profits. We some snipers.
Hey, yo, what's up, everybody? What's going on, folks? Welcome to the True Trading Group live stream. My name is Michael Edward Paranati. I go by Michael Edward. I'm the co-founder and the head trader at True Trading Group. We were a Benzinga FinTech Awards finalist last year for Best Data Analysis Tool, but we are currently the fastest growing and highest rated premium online educational platform that combines university level trading and investing courses with premium stock market tools, live workshops, individual mentorship and coaching for stocks, options, crypto, and futures. We day trade, we swing trade. We also cover long-term investing. If you're wondering why the hell you should listen to anything it is that I discuss on this channel, it's not because I think I'm the world's greatest trader. It's not because I have a 100% win rate. Nobody does. Matter of fact, the moderators and I collectively as a group, there's 8 professional full-time trading mods and I, we collectively as a group have been able to maintain a cumulative win rate of just around 80% on all of our executions going on now roughly the last 4 years. I didn't figure this stuff out on my own by watching YouTube videos or sitting in Discord chats. I began my trading career working at T3 Alpha Fund in New York City. My first job out of college. While there, they had me go through a training program before the fund let me touch $1 of their money. Then 2008 happened, and that was the Great Recession, the huge stock market crash. But also the same year, I received one of the firm's Trader of the Year awards. Now you fast forward, I'm the co-founder and head trader of True Trading Group. And along with my team of those 8 professional full-time trading mods and an over 30-person staff, we help thousands of members from all over the world to reach their goals. We have 10,000 members in 115 different countries. So if you are ready to learn, trade, and profit for real, you've come to the right place. 6 nights a week, Sunday through Friday, I go live on this channel where myself, other mods, and special guests drop golden nuggets, give you free lessons, education, analysis, commentary, and trade ideas that can help you all make money. At the end of the day, that is why we are all here. So if you are new, make sure you subscribe to the channel, turn on your notifications, never miss out on any of these lives. like I said, we're dropping golden nuggets on a regular basis. Smash that like button and show some love. We got one hell of a live stream in store for you guys all here this evening. In case you guys have been living under a rock, there's some pretty big news that just took place not too long ago. Before I get into all of that, I do want to first thank our partners at Benzinga. For those that don't know, Benzinga offers their own educational product and tools, yet still fully endorses the TC platform for the massive added value that it provides for their members and for their community. So we're very grateful to Benzinga for the chance to educate their community and their users. So if you guys are from Benzinga, welcome. You guys are in the right place. We also have some very exciting activities that we've got going on during this live stream. Later on tonight, I am going to be doing a special giveaway. We're giving away up to $5,000 in prizes for our members here tonight. If you guys did not know, we sent out an invitation, registration link over the weekend. You guys were able to register for this giveaway. And essentially, with how this is going to work, I'm going to give you 2 code words. Okay? I'm going to give you 2 code words. All right? The first code word I'm going to give to you in a couple of moments. Okay. The second code word I'm going to give you later on during the stream. Later on, we're going to put everyone's name into a random name picker called the Wheel of Names. We're going to then spin that wheel. And if your name is called, you'll have 2 minutes to send a text message to the phone number that we put on the screen and give me both code words. If you can do that, the prize is yours. If you can't, we move on. So while you're watching this right now, first thing you need to do, make sure you're watching this live. Right down there in the bottom corner of your screen, you should see the word on YouTube. It says live. If there is not a red dot next to the word live, then you are delayed. Click the word live. It'll bring you up to speed. Then you'll see the red dot, because if your name's called later and you're 15 minutes behind, then the 2-minute time frame is going to come and have gone, and you would have no idea that you potentially could have won that prize, and we would have already moved on, and you then therefore would not win the prize. So make sure you're watching this live. Click that live down there in the corner of your screen. Make sure you see that red dot so you guys are fully and completely and totally up to speed. The first code word for the giveaway is earnings. Yes, in case you haven't realized, there's a very big week coming up. It's a big week because it's earnings season. We got the start of it last week. You had Netflix, you had the banks. You start your mega cap tech names this week. Alphabet, IBM, ServiceNow, Visa, Tesla, Ford, Enphase. Just a few of the companies reporting earnings this week. So that first code word is earnings. The second code word I'm going to give to you guys later on during the stream. You're going to need to know both. So first code word, earnings. Write it down. Okay, write it down. Now, let's dive right in. Let's get into this tonight. I don't want to waste too much time because we got a lot to talk about. In case you guys have not heard the news by now, Joe Biden has officially dropped out of the presidential race. He has now officially endorsed Vice President Kamala Harris. Now, the markets have kind of anticipated something like this happening. There's been rumors that this is going to happen for quite a while now, and it is finally now official. Joe Biden has officially dropped out of the presidential race. This is going to create some uncertainty around the Democratic nominee for the presidential election. Okay, it looks like right now that it's going to be Kamala Harris, but we don't yet know this. Okay, we got to see what the delegates are going to do, the super delegates, what they're going to do once you have the Democratic National Convention, when they're going to actually go ahead. I think Tennessee, I believe, has already given their votes or has already announced that they're going to be going behind Kamala Harris. But we've got to be going over this, guys, because Kamala Harris is the likely candidate. Others are talking about Gavin Newsom. Some people are also talking about Joe Manchin was reassigning back to the Democrat Party, and he was going to throw his name into the ring. So you've got Manchin, who is a center Democrat. You've got Kamala Harris. You've got Gavin Newsom, who's the governor of California. These are just some of the names that people have been throwing around that are going to go up against Trump in November. What is the market's reaction to all of this going to be? Well, I'll tell you, the markets don't like uncertainties about anything. One surefire way for the market to get volatile is when the market doesn't know something. The market's a forward priced mechanism, looks forward, looks 6 to 9 months into the future, and the market likes to always know what the economy looks like, what earnings look like, what inflation looks like, what the labor market looks like. The market likes to know what's it going to be, not what it is now. A lot of people might think the market is priced for today. It's not. The market is priced into the future. It is not priced today. And when the market can't see a few months into the future, it throws a temper tantrum. And that's when volatility really picks up. The key word is uncertainty. Uncertainty around anything. Okay. Right now, based on probabilities and polls, looks like Donald Trump is a shoo-in to be the next president of the United States. However, those things could change as you get deeper into the end of the year. We'll have to see what this unfolds, but there's a lot of uncertainty around who the Democrat nominee is going to be. And any form of uncertainty, the markets don't like it. Now, just when you thought things couldn't get any crazier, just when you thought things couldn't get any more volatile, just when you thought things couldn't get any more unpredictable, this happens. This happens. And I'll tell you something. There's going to be a lot of people that are going to lose a lot of money because they're not prepared for this stuff. There's going to be a lot of people that are going to lose a lot of money because they're going to let their political beliefs and their political opinions impact and affect their investing decisions. And I promise you, people that invest and make trading decisions off of emotions usually make the wrong decision. There is nothing more emotional, especially nowadays, than politics. You have people that are so extremely left, people that are so extremely right, not enough people that are just sitting their ass comfortable in the middle. And people get heated, they get upset, they get emotional. And the last thing you want to do is make investment decisions based on that emotion. I'll tell you guys here this right now. I do not talk about politics on this YouTube channel. This is not going to be a political discussion. All I care about is how can I make money from everything that's going on. I don't care who the president necessarily is. Sure, I have my own political beliefs. I have my own political opinions, as I'm sure all of you do. The one thing that I will promise every single one of you watching me here today, I will never show you. I will never tell you my political beliefs and my political opinions. I work very hard and I am very intentional to never show my political beliefs or my thoughts on this YouTube channel. You want to talk politics? Go to Facebook, go to Twitter. That's where everybody loves to talk politics. Not here, not now, not tonight, not ever. We have a zero tolerance policy when it comes to politics in True Trading Group. I have instructed all of the moderators on this YouTube channel. If anybody gets out of line, if you start talking negatively about Donald Trump, you're muted. You start talking negatively about Joe Biden, you're muted. You start talking negatively about Kamala Harris, you're muted. I don't care about your political opinions or beliefs, just like you don't care about mine. All we care about is how can we as traders and investors make money from the scenario that is in front of us. That is what I care about. That is what I focus on. And if you don't want to focus on that, this ain't the place for you. I can't make myself any more clear than that. Cool? Everybody on the same page? Fantastic. Let's talk about how we're going to make some damn money then. Okay? Because when people make emotional decisions, they lose money. Okay? Plain and simple. Here is a very famous quote that I say to my members. When you trade with emotions, you make mistakes. When you make mistakes, you lose money. And there's going to be a lot of people that are going to lose a lot of money. I can't tell you how many traders and investors that I talked to that in 2016 thought, oh no, Donald Trump is the president. He's going to start World War III. Oh no, oh no. They shorted the market. They got their asses handed to them because the markets rallied to all-time highs. Then I can't tell you how many people in 2020, when Joe Biden won the election, were like, oh no, Joe Biden's going to tank the economy. We're going to go ahead and we're going to go short the market. I can't tell you how many of those people got their asses handed to them because guess what? Again, the market's made new all-time highs. The reality is the market doesn't give a damn about who the president is. The market really doesn't. The market cares a lot more about actually who controls Congress. The market historically does not like when that White House The House of Representatives and the Senate are controlled by one party. So if you have a Democrat House, Democrat presidency, Democrat Senate, Republican presidency, Republican House, Republican Senate, the market usually doesn't like that. Because when that's the case, usually the more extreme policies on both sides can get passed a little bit more easier. The market's like gridlock in Congress. As long as one side is controlled by Republicans and one side is controlled by Democrats, the market does not care about who the president is. If you go back over the last 100 years and compare a Democrat presidency to a Republican presidency, and what did the stock market do? It is almost dead even. It's almost dead even. Democrats have a slight edge, and it was dead even until Obama's second term. Because Obama took over 2008. The markets had just crashed. You had the great financial crisis. And then Obama got literally the back-to-back term out of the great financial crisis where the market just went like this for now way longer than 8 years. But Obama had 8 years of it. That's the only reason why there's a slight edge. Otherwise, it's almost literally 50-50. It's such an irrelevant difference. But yet people think, oh no, Donald Trump's going to, oh no, Joe Biden, oh no, Kamala Harris. The market doesn't care. It doesn't. That's the reality. That's the facts. So I caution you, no matter what side of the aisle you are on, I don't care. Do not make investment decisions with emotions. People are going to lose a lot of money, and you also have people that are going to make a lot of money. And they're going to make a lot of money because the volatility is going to be there. Shit, it's been there for years. It's been there ever since COVID. The volatility in this market has been unprecedented. These are unprecedented times. The last time that a presidential candidate withdrew from an election was 1968, Lyndon B. Johnson. And then Humphrey took over. And then Nixon beat Humphrey in the 1968 election. That's the last time this happened. These are unprecedented times. They already were unprecedented. And now let's just throw another wrench into the system to create even more uncertainty and to create even more volatility. But you see, people are going to make a lot of money during this time also because that volatility is going to create some incredible trading opportunities. We're going to make a lot of money during this time frame. We already have. Things have been fantastic. Things have been great. It's been a ridiculous last couple of years. The best damn environment that I've ever seen in my life. Best stock market environment I've ever seen in my entire life. I've been doing this for 18 years. I've seen a lot of different market environments. I've seen a lot of different presidents. Okay, I'm telling you, this is the best damn market environment that I've ever seen. It's been good. It's been really good. And not just because I say that it's been really good. Members are making money. Members are killing it. Members are having their best months, their best years, their best trades that they've ever had. And it's not just because I say that to be so. It's because our members say it. They're the ones that tell me. I don't just make this stuff up myself. And I'll prove it to you. Because we have a lot of members that are on this live stream right here this evening. Members of True Trading Group. If you are a member of TTG, do me a favor, type the number 1, simple question. Are you making money? Are you becoming better traders because of TTG? If you are, type the number 1 inside of chat right now. I want to prove to everybody that's not a member what you're missing. I want to prove to you what you're missing. Watch how many people type the number 1 telling you they're making money. And they're not making money because they're lucky. They're not making money because they sit at home in front of their computer screen all day, every day. Did you know 82% of our members have a full-time job? 82% of our members have a full-time job. They simply download our mobile app. It's free when you become a member, iPhone, Android, whatever. And you get push notifications when our professional traders enter and exit positions. And you can follow along, literally that simple, while you guys are at work. You don't have to be staring at charts and scanners all day long. They don't. So neither do you. What's the difference between them and you? Nothing. They are you. They were you just a few months ago or a few years ago before they joined True Trading Group. They found us on a live stream. They listened to me talk for an hour and figured out, wow, I learned more in 1 hour from this guy than I have the last year trying to figure this crap out by myself. They joined, they got educated, they got access to real tools that professional traders use. And they are part of a community of 10,000 traders that generally give a damn whether or not they succeed or fail. And they ended up succeeding. And that's why they're telling you, hey, I'm making money and I'm becoming a better trader. It's also a testament not only to the quality of True Trading Group as a whole and as a program and as a platform, but it's a testament to the market environment that we find ourselves in today. It's the best environment I've ever seen. I can't stress that enough. Okay? So like I said, I'm not going to be talking about track records and policies and my opinions and all of that stuff. Okay? I'm not going to go over all that with you guys here tonight. This is not, you want that? Go to CNN, go to Fox. Go watch their YouTube channels. Go watch their TV networks, whatever. I'm going to give you my top trade ideas for this week. I'm going to show you a list of companies, a list of stocks. I'm going to give you my entry prices. I'm going to give you my exit prices. And I'm going to tell you exactly what my plan is and how I'm going to make money this week. Am I going to be right on all of them? Probably not. Have I been right on all of them in the past? Yes, I have. Am I right a hell of a lot more than I'm wrong? Yes. But that doesn't mean I'm going to be right on every single trade that I take. I'm not. I'm not going to be right at every single trade that I take. Being a really good trader is not about predicting the future. Being a really good trader is not about never losing. Being a good trader is about winning and losing and making sure that when you lose properly. There's a right way to be wrong and there's a wrong way to be wrong. Unfortunately, most inexperienced traders and most unsuccessful traders lose more money when they're wrong than they make when they're right. That is a recipe for disaster. The math simply doesn't math when you lose $500 when you're wrong and you make $200 when you're right. You can have a 70% win rate and still lose money. So there's a right way to lose, just like there's a right way to win. And I'll teach you all of that at True Trading Group. We will teach you all of that at True Trading Group. There's 8 other professional trading mods that are with you during the day. We day trade, we swing trade, we trade options, we trade futures, we trade equities. We trade it all. We do it all. You have a list of different trading styles that are all available to you guys. All right. So we're going to get into all of this stuff. All right. I'm going to go over with you top trade ideas. Okay. Before I get into that, okay, let's look back at 1968. Okay. Because a lot of people have asked me, what does this mean for the overall market? The last time this happened back in 1968, you can't compare the two. There's no similarities between 1968 and today. First of all, in 1968, you had the Vietnam War. Lyndon B. Johnson, just before withdrawing, actually had approved the bombing of North Vietnam. The market sentiment was actually very, very, very low. According to the Investors Intelligence Sentiment Index, I don't know why, it's like a tongue twister for me. Investors Intelligence Sentiment Index was only 10.3% bullish in 1968 at the time that Lyndon B. Johnson withdrew from the election, and the markets went up when he withdrew. That's the only similarity, is that a Democratic presidential candidate who was running for re-election withdrew. And the VP then became the nominee. It's the only comparison. So I'm going to stop it right there. Because a lot of people have asked me, like, oh, well, what happened though last time this happened? What did the markets do? Doesn't matter. You can't be in any further away situations in the economy. The sentiment was so incredibly bearish when that happened in 1968. The market sentiment now is extremely bullish. We just made an all-time high 4 days ago, right? We made an all-time high 4 days ago. So you can't compare the two. So don't try to. A lot of people then also ask me, oh, well, Mike, if Trump is reelected, what do we look for? What are the sectors that we think are going to do well? I'll tell you very plainly and simply, this is where you need to set aside your political opinions and beliefs. Whether or not you agree or disagree with some of the things that he wants to do are irrelevant. You need to figure out, how is the market going to react to these specific things? And some of the things that I'm going to look for, and this is stuff we'll talk about in December, my members. I issue a market outlook report every year to our members. It's my report where I go over and I tell you guys what I think the market's going to do for the following year, which sectors I think are going to perform best, what individual stocks that I'm buying myself in my own portfolio, and I usually pick a commodity there as well. Some of the sectors I'll tell you right now on a second Trump term is going to be financials and energy. Financials and energy. Those are some of the places that I think that we can look for. So people want to know, well, what's the Trump trade? The Trump trade is probably going to be some deregulation in the financial sector that should boost profits in some of these major banks, JP Morgan, Goldman Sachs, Morgan Stanley. Those are places that we're going to want to focus on. You're also going to have interest rates are going to start to be coming down. It should open up some IPO activity, should open up mergers and acquisitions activity. And those are things that banks like Morgan Stanley and Goldman Sachs need to thrive. They need an active IPO market. They need an active mergers and acquisitions market. They need things they can underwrite. That should bode well for the financials. The other area that you should look at is going to be energy. In the Republican National Convention, in Donald Trump's speech, he said, drill, baby, drill. That's bad for oil prices, but I think it's going to be good for energy stocks. There's going to be a lot of red tape that's going to be rolled back. You're going to be looking at federal land leases. Applications are going to get approved that were not approved under Biden. You're going to get offshore drilling that's going to be approved that was not approved during Biden. You're going to get exporting of natural gas is going to be further added to. That was kind of halted and restricted a little bit under Biden. I think some of the areas that you need to look for are going to be natural gas related. I think you're going to see a major surge in natural gas exports, and those natural gas companies specifically, but natural gas and energy infrastructure companies is what I want to look for. I want companies that are going to do well as production increases. I don't necessarily want companies that are going to be bound by profitability based on the price of the commodity, because I actually think the price of oil is going to go down as the supply of oil goes up. So what do we want to focus on? You want to focus on the companies that actually build and develop energy infrastructure. That's what we're going to look for. And we're going to talk about that. I've got a list of companies that we can look at. Okay, this is separate from my trade ideas for this week. So I've got some long-term portfolio stuff that's kind of like the Trump trade. Everybody's asking me about what are some of the stocks that we can look at. We'll talk about that. Okay, and then you also have the individual stocks that I'm looking for going into this week. What are some of those natural gas stocks? I'll give it to them, guys. I'll give them to you right now. One of them is going to be LNG. LNG is one of the largest producers of natural gas. They have major natural gas pipelines and major natural gas storage. Now, funny enough, not funny, it's not a coincidence, LNG is their ticker symbol. Okay, LNG. And this stock is looking literally right now, it is touching against an all-time high. If you get a breakout to all-time highs with an increase in natural gas exports, this could be a company that you could see make a new all-time high. This is LNG. Now, this is more of a natural gas producer. Some of the companies that are more infrastructure related, one of them is Kinder Morgan, KMI. Do you think it is a coincidence that these stocks are starting to pop as the probability of a Trump presidency in 2025 increases? It is not a coincidence. Kinder Morgan focuses on energy infrastructure. If we think that we're going to see an increase in domestic energy production in the form of oil and natural gas, then we are going to need to see an expansion of energy infrastructure and a maintenance of that energy infrastructure. Kinder Morgan is right there. So we're going to take a look at this. Kinder Morgan has a massive resistance level at $24. If KMI takes out $24, that stock has room and could easily push back to maybe $30. These are companies also that pay some pretty decent dividends. You're talking 2 to 3% dividend yield on a stock like Kinder Morgan or LNG. Okay, that's what you're looking at. You're looking at a 2 to 3% dividend yield with also the potential for maybe 20, 30% upside going into the next year or two if some red tape gets rolled back and some natural gas production gets increased, or natural gas exports, rather, I should say, get increased. Okay, that's Kinder Morgan. Another one is going to be SRE, Sempra Energy. Again, another company who has a really nice looking stock chart. Look at this stock chart. This is a strong looking stock market. The stock just made a new all-time high in 2022. It's pulled back in 23 and 24, and it has established a nice support level in the high 60s. Look at this support in the high 60s. You look back, it was resistance in 2020 and 2021. You broke above it in 2022. It's now support. Look, resistance, broke above it, support, pop. Okay, let's go. If this can continue, if I'm right about this, SRE, they build, operate, and invest in energy infrastructure, also specifically natural gas facilities. Okay, that is one of the things that this company does. So that's why we're going to look for SRE. If you don't like individual stock exposure, cool. I got some ETFs you might want to take a look at. FCG. FCG is a natural gas ETF that holds and invests in companies that generate most of their revenue through the sale of natural gas. Okay, this is FCG. Now, when we take a look here at the daily chart, we take a look, we draw a line. That's beautiful resistance at $30. This used to be support for the ETF back in 2015. You broke underneath it in 2016. It was resistance. You rallied back into that level in 2022, and it was resistance. You pushed back up to that level again in 2024, and it is resistance. If FCG can take out $30 in the next year or two, you could have a 1 to 2 year run in FCG that can take you back into the 40s. Okay, that is FCG. This is, again, guys, I'm just giving you, these are longer term ideas. We have to see what happens with the election. These are just some of the Trump trade type of ideas that we can look for. That's FCG. And another one, if you want a little bit less, that's going to be aggressive. Like FCG is aggressive. It's going to be more volatile. It's going to be a little bit smaller companies. If you want something a little bit less aggressive, PXE. PXE is an ETF that is not just natural gas, but also oil. Okay, it's not just natural gas, it's also oil. So this ETF holds positions in oil stocks and natural gas stocks. You will have a little bit of a higher quality and a higher caliber company in there with a lot of those oil companies as well. And this stock is bumping up near its all-time high that was put in place all the way back in 2013. So this is another one that we can maybe look for more upside. So those last two, PXE, FCG, are ETFs. If you don't want individual stock exposure, you want a little bit more diversity, you can look there. PXE, oil and natural gas. FCG, specifically natural gas. Okay? There you guys have it. I also think industrials could do well under a second Trump term. One of them that I'm actually looking at that I like a lot is Union Pacific. Union Pacific, you might think industrials, well, this is a railroad company, okay? Railroad, and the stock chart just looks great. Does this or does this not look like a beautiful cup and handle? Is this or is this not one of the most sexy cup and handles you guys have ever seen? Look at this. Up move, that's the bullish trend, right? And then now you have the formation of your cup, and then you have your handle, and then now it's time for the breakout, folks, right? It's time for the breakout. There's your cup and handle. You have uptrend, cup, handle, breakout. Watch Union Pacific for new all-time highs in 2025, 2026, 2027, 2028. The only thing I think you need to be careful about with industrials is if we do experience a recession and we experience a slowdown in the economy following the interest rates being as high as they've been for as long as they have been, I still don't think the possibility of a recession is off the table. I think the most probable scenario at this time is a soft landing, but I do not think a recession is off the table. We'll talk more about that at the end of the year when I go through my market outlook report. I will see what's inflation. I will see what has the Fed done with interest rates, and I will see what does the labor market look like. And by the end of the year, and also look at earnings expectations, what does it look like going forward into 2025? Then I'll give you my thoughts and I'll make a call on 2025, whether or not I think we have a recession or if I think we have a soft landing. I'll give you an actual, this is my call. I'm not giving that call yet. I want to see what the data looks like going into the end of the year. My next question that I have for everybody that's on this live stream right now is how many people are here? Because, and listen to me carefully, if you're not a member of True Trading Group, I need you to type the letters TTG for me right now. I need to just figure out, how much do I need to tailor this content that I'm giving to you guys? I know we have hundreds, if not a couple thousand. We have about 3,000 people watching us live right now. I know we have a ton of our TTG members that are on here with me. If you're not a member of True Trading Group, just go ahead and type the letters TTG. Let me see who's not part of this community yet. I know it might sound tedious, but just do me a favor, please. Type TTG if you're not a member so I can see who's here. That I want to make sure I tailor the content in a way that everybody here understands. And the more people that I can see that are not part of the community, the better off I'm going to be able to do that. So let's go ahead. Type TTG, folks. We've got Senior Technology. We got My Lead Nation. We got Tom Payne, C. Cooper, Ron, Sonia, Charity, James Tower, Syed. We've got a bunch of people here. There's Sean Johnson coming in heavy. Holloway, what's up, brother? Hope you're doing well. Welcome back, Holloway. Yes, just go ahead, guys. Type TTG for those of you that are not members. We got VJ, Sean. What's up? What's up? Excellent. Perfect. All right, guys, listen up. Now, I just gave you kind of some broader stuff, right? Some broader market stuff, some longer term portfolio stuff, some ideas. We'll talk more about that, though, as we get closer to the end of the year. What I'm going to go over with you guys now is some of my top trade ideas for the week. Right, let's talk about this week. Forget about later. Let's talk about this week, how we're going to make some money. Before I do that, I want to make sure that all of our friends that just typed TTG, I want you guys to understand something. Okay? I want you guys to understand something. We actually haven't had really a moment. We haven't had a moment to adjust anything sales-wise. Okay? We haven't had a chance to adjust anything sales-wise because, quite honest with you, we as a company, we got a bunch of people that are coming in here. Dirty Trader, Adrian again. We have two Adrians back to back. We have been so focused in True Trading Group on content and upgrading different parts of our platform and the different things that we have available to members, and also making sure of all the programs that we have running. We have a lot of training and mentorship programs that are currently running where people get individual attention. They get to work closely with some of our professional traders over an extended period of time. We have a lot of programs that are going on like that right now, whether you trade options or whether you swing trade or if you day trade, if you trade futures. We have a lot of different programs that are going on right now. So we wanted to make sure that all those programs are running as smoothly as possible. So we put the content and the programs at True Trading Group, we prioritize that. We put that ahead of making sure that we update certain aspects of our sales, okay, and our sales page and everything else. So we actually have not adjusted anything price-wise on the membership because the membership was supposed to go up last week. We haven't made any of the adjustments on the sales page, but we will be doing it here at midnight tonight. Adam was actually traveling over the weekend. He had to actually pick his daughter up from summer camp. He is back. So Adam is going to, I literally just spoke to him before we got on the live stream. He had just gotten back home, literally just flew back, landed today. He's back. He's home. So by midnight tonight, he is going to be making the changes to the price point. So everyone that's not a member, just want to make you guys fully aware, okay? You guys can still join for a $797 price point. After midnight tonight, it's going back up over $900. Now, if you guys are interested, you can go to ttgoffer.com. That's ttgoffer.com. Everything that's included in the True Trading Group membership and our platform is listed on that page. There is no upsell. There is no additional fee. There's no hidden cost for anything you see on that page. Everything is included for $797 for the entire year. All of our courses. It's a simplified and expanded upon version of the training program that I received when I worked at the fund in New York. There's beginner courses, there's advanced courses, options, futures, crypto, swing trading, trader psychology, you name it, we've got it. You get access to all of it. There are no VIP courses that cost another $1,000 after you join. You join, you get access to all of it. Everything's included you see on that page. Okay. It's Our Benzinga Pro's real-time news feed, that's included. TradingView's premium charting software, the Trade Ideas scanners on our platform for you guys to use. Okay, our AI trading assistant. You get 2 small private study group sessions with our mods. You get unusual options activity, options flow, dark pool data, social sentiment scanners, analyst ratings, congressional trading data, track trades by members of Congress. All of this is included at no additional cost, $7.97 for the whole year. Some of you may pay for this stuff already. You don't have to anymore. Like if you already pay for Benzinga Pro, if you pay for trading views charts, if you pay for congressional trading data or dark pool data, or you don't need to pay for that stuff anymore. It's all included on our platform with your annual membership. I'm going to leave 20 spots available for the next 20 people that would like to join, or midnight tonight. Whichever happens first, then the price jumps up over $900. So you can get it now for $7.97. Save yourself some bucks. Go to ttgoffer.com. Anyone that is still skeptical, I will erase that skepticism for you right now by letting you know that we offer a double your money back guarantee, and it's based on your ability to make back the membership fee. I'm dead serious. The double your money back guarantee is right on the checkout page. It is in black and white. Go check it out. Go read it. This is how it works. You join TTG today, you'll pay $797 for the whole year. I ask you to do the following. Go through our courses, pass the quizzes at the end of the courses, and attend one study group. We do study group sessions every week. I ask you to attend one. If you do those 3 things and you are still unable to make enough winning trades to equal the $797 membership fee, you can't do that at least one time during your membership, we're not just going to give you back $797. We're going to give you back $1,594, double. I do that to prove to you how much that we believe in the platform that we have created. I put my money where my mouth is. I understand I talk a big game on this stream, but we have damn good reason to. 78% of our members renew their membership or have upgraded to become lifetime members of our platform. We have a less than a 2.5% refund rate. That's why I can offer double your money back, because our refund rate's so low. If our refund rate was, let's say, 12%, I would not be able to offer you guys, I would not be able to offer you guys double your money back. The math just wouldn't work. At the end of the day, True Trading Group is a business. We have over 30 employees, right? We have 10,000 members from 115 countries. We wouldn't be able to operate anymore. But since it's so low, I could. We're 4.7 out of 5-star rated on Trustpilot with almost 2,600 reviews. Go read them. Now, I don't think you need the double your money back guarantee, but it's there to give you peace of mind. It's there for you to hold us accountable. Go to ttgoffer.com. Well, here comes our first one. Is that Ariana or Mariana, Joe? Or just Rihanna? Rihanna. So there's an M in there. Okay. Rihanna. Rihanna. Welcome to the TTG family. There are 19 spots now remaining. Okay, Brian Hodgin, are we able to even attend the study group? We do them every Thursday, brother. They're totally free. Yes, you can. Rihanna, welcome to the family. There are 19 of these spots now remaining. So this is the way it's going to work. It's either 19 more people or midnight tonight. Whichever happens first, then the price jumps over $900. Now, we do accept Klarna and PayPal credit. If you guys would like to use one of those payment options, you can. If you have any questions about True Trading Group at all, anything you want to know, we are fully transparent. We are an open book. We upload our trading records directly from our brokerage accounts to the TTG website each and every single day, so you can see all of the executions and transactions that our moderators make. Every buy, every sell, every take profit, every stop out, every green trade, every red trade, every break-even trade. You see all of them. You have any questions at all about this platform, anything about the money back guarantee, anything you want to know, text us. Don't call. It's a text message only number. Text us. The phone number's on the screen, 786-505-4049. Again, it's right down there at the bottom of your screen, 786-505-4049. Robert Alvarado says the worst mistake I ever did was waiting to join. I watched True Trading Group YouTube for almost 6 months. Big mistake. Terry Callahan says I made my membership back 3 times and I'm a lifetime member. Okay, so it says much higher cost. Yes, our lifetime membership is several thousands of dollars. Okay, the lifetime membership is very expensive. And Terry has made back 3 times the lifetime membership already of the TTG membership. We got Taken Profit says last week I had $600 in my trading account. I made 3 trades, 1 a day for 3 days, and I made $1,450. That's from comment there from Taking Profits. You're damn right you're taking profits. That's a big week, brother. Great job. We got to welcome Dwayne. Dwayne just joined. 18 of these spots now remain, guys. 18 spots left. That's it. All right. 18 spots left, guys. Everybody welcome Dwayne. 18 spots left, guys. Everybody welcome Dwayne. Again, go to ttgoffer.com. Everything you see on that page is included. There is no upsell, no additional costs or hidden fees for anything you see on that page. Everything's included. ttgoffer.com. Lastly, before I get into my trade ideas for the week, if you are currently a trial member, or you used to be a trial member, or maybe you used to be a member of True Trading Group, if you want to join for the $797 price point, you must text us. Send a text message to 786-505-4049 with your name, email, and the phrase, I want this. Again, if you are currently a trial, used to be a trial, or used to be an annual member, and you want to come back and join for the $797 price point, you must text us 786-505-4049 with your name, email, and the phrase, I want this. Yes, Terry, you're 100% correct. And if you guys join tonight and you pay the $797, you're locking yourself in at $797 for life. So when it comes time for your membership to renew in 2025, if you want to, which I'm confident you will, considering 78% of our members do, okay, you'll only pay $797. Doesn't matter. Our membership could be $1,500. It could be $2,000. Doesn't matter. You'll only pay $797 to renew your membership if that's the price you paid tonight. Okay, and I'm confident you're going to want to because most of our members. Guys, do me a favor. Members of TTG that are on the stream, if you're a lifetime member or you renewed your annual membership, type the number 2, please. And again, anybody here that's not a member, I want you to pay attention to how many people are going to type the number 2. And then I want you to ask yourself this, right? Watch how many people say I'm a lifetime member or I've renewed my annual membership. Watch how many people say that that's them. Then I want you to think about this for a second. Seriously, real quick. Hypothetical. Let's say you join today, you pay $797. Let's fast forward to July 21st, 2025. It's time for your membership to renew. Would you renew your membership if you did not make your money back? If you did not make $797, worse, let's say you lost money. Are you going to renew your membership? Probably not. You're sure as hell not going to spend thousands of dollars to become a lifetime member. So then why did all of those people? It's because our platform and our program works. It's because you are being led by not just 1, not just 2, but 8 other professional full-time trading mods each and every single day. You have access to a professional level of education. You have access to the best trading and investing tools that this industry has to offer, and you're part of a community of 10,000 traders that genuinely give a damn about each other's success. All you have to do is go to ttgoffer.com, sign up for the $797. You have a double your money back guarantee that I don't think you need, but I think it's nice that you have it. I think you're probably glad to have it. Probably makes you feel better. You can use Klarna or PayPal credit to pay if you would like, and get your ass in chat. Can't be in front of a computer? Don't worry. Download the mobile app. Get notified in real time via push notification when one of our traders enters a position. Then get notified when they exit the position. We got to welcome Ethan. Ethan just joined. We're now down to 17. 17 spots now remain. Ethan, welcome to the family. And we have to welcome Norbert. Norbert, welcome back. Norbert is a previous member. Okay, Norbert is a previous member that has now come back home. Everybody welcome Norbert coming back home. I love when people come back home. Sometimes people get lost. They think, oh, I got to go back to work. It's too busy. Then they realize the whole time they could have been doing this, and they come back home. 82% of our members have a full-time job. You can do this. Norbert, welcome back. 16 spots now remain. It's 16 spots or midnight tonight, whichever one of those happens first, then the price goes up. Norbert, welcome back. Again, any questions? 786-505-4049. Let's get on over to the charts. Let's talk about some top trade ideas for the week. First, let's talk about the overall market. What do we expect from the overall market? I think markets are bouncing right now. We're green. I think we're going to have and we got to welcome Adrian. Adrian is in. Adrian, yes, I'm so happy for Adrian. If I'm not mistaken, Adrian, this is you. This is the Adrian that's been here a bunch, right? Adrian, you've been here a bunch of times, right? Yes, it is. Beautiful. Adrian, welcome to the family. There's now only 15 spots left, guys. Everybody welcome Adrian. Welcome, Adrian. You're the other Adrian, because there were two Adrians that comment. Okay, Adrian, you're brand new. I love it. I absolutely love it. Adrian, welcome to the family, brother. And you're brand new, because there was another Adrian. I thought that's who it was. There's another Adrian that's been on a bunch of live streams, but hasn't pulled the trigger yet. So you're the Adrian. You're brand new. Adrian, welcome to the family, bro. Looking forward to trading with you. Let's do it. All right. Adrian, welcome to the TTG fam. All right, let's do it. Let's talk about what we expect from the markets this week. Now, listen, the markets pulled back into a very important level last week. We had a nice 3-day sell-off or 3-day pullback. And I told you guys, last week that I do believe that last week's 3-day pullback is the start of a deeper pullback. We have not had a pullback. I shouldn't say we have not. We've only had one pullback in 2024. We've only had one red month out of 7. Okay. I mean, technically July could end up being a red month. It's green as it stands right now. The only red month we have in 2024 and the only pullback we've had in 2024 was a couple of weeks in April. Aside from these couple of weeks in April, the market has been straight up in January, February, March, May, June, July. You've had one pullback. I think this is gearing up for your second pullback. Now, that does not mean that the market is going to go straight down for 10 days in a row. I actually think that we could try to bounce from here, and then you put in a lower high, roll back to 550, break it, drop to 540s. So the target that I'm looking for is actually down here. Okay, that's my first target. Second target would be a little bit deeper into this range. These are the targets that I'm looking for this pullback to settle. Again, I'm not telling you that the market's going to get here this week. That's not what I'm saying. We have to welcome Grant. Grant, welcome to the family. 14 spots left now. Everybody welcome Grant. 14 spots remain. Guys, I'm telling you, it's 14 spots or midnight tonight, whatever happens first, and the price jumps over 900. You can get it now for $797. Go to ttgoffer.com. You have the W money back guarantee. I don't think you need it. It's there for peace of mind. Text us with questions. 786-505-4049. Back to the charts. What you guys will see is you had this previous double top at your all-time high. That was an all-time high. It double topped. You broke it in July. You extended. You pulled back into it last week. Let me delete these targets for the pullback. You pulled back into it last week. I do think it's possible that the markets could try to bounce off of this level. But what I do think will happen is that the bounce will run out of steam. You'll drop back into that level, and then that level breaks. That's what I'm thinking. And when that level breaks, I didn't say when, this is if. I don't know if it's going to break, right? I could be wrong. If that level breaks, we should drop into the low 540s. Why the low 540s? Well, the low 540s were a beautiful level of support back here in June. And see this dark blue line? This dark blue line is the 50-day moving average. And I want you to notice that the 50-day moving average is working its way up. So if we continue to upward slope on this 50-day moving average, in a week or two, we break that 550, drop that, we should get down to the low 540s. That's my target, my first target for this pullback. We got to welcome Bradley. Guys, welcome Bradley. Bradley just joined, the newest member to the group. Everybody welcome Bradley. 13 of these spots now remain. Everybody welcome Bradley. 13 spots left. Remember, if you're up, and there goes Jeff. Jeff just joined. 12 spots left. Everybody welcome Jeff. Remember, if you used to be a trial, used to be a member, or are currently a trial and you guys want to join, you have to text us with your name, email, and the phrase, I want this. The phone number is 786-505-4049. Everybody welcome Jeff and Bradley. All right. So that's what I'm thinking. I'm thinking that we get maybe a little bounce off this level. That bounce could last a day or so, and then roll it back to the downside, and then continue as you're going to get a bounce here for your first buy the dip, and then take it down to the next level. Those are my thoughts regarding the overall markets. Individual stocks that we're going to focus on. Well, we got to talk about Bitcoin because the Bitcoin rally continues. We are now at 68,000. 68,000. And I think we're going higher. Okay. I do think that within the next couple of months that we see a new all-time high as Donald Trump and JD Vance position themselves to be very pro-crypto. As it stands right now, I believe there's a crypto conference actually coming up July 25th that I heard a rumor that Trump was going to be speaking at. I have not confirmed that. I need to do that. I'll do that when we're done with the live stream, but I have not confirmed that. But I think that you could break above this downtrend resistance line that's been in place here on Bitcoin and break through the resistance in the low 70s to break out to a new all-time high. If I'm correct about that, we should see new 52-week highs in Coinbase. You're not going to get a new all-time high in Coinbase. That means Coinbase has to go all the way back to over 400. That, I don't see that happening. Not at least anytime soon. What I'm focusing on is on Coinbase breaking above a major resistance level in the low 260s and getting to its 52-week high of 280. So here's your 52-week high right there of 280. What I'm looking for from Coinbase is for a breakthrough the low 260s. The resistance level is from like 261 to 263. What do we have here? What? Yes. Okay. He is. So Trump is the keynote speaker at Bitcoin 2024. Okay. So he is. Trump is going to be a keynote speaker at Bitcoin 2024. So, okay. So there you go. So Bitcoin 2024, Trump will be a keynote speaker. Okay. July 27th. So July 27th event will coincide with Trump's expected keynote speech at the conference, the country's biggest gathering of cryptocurrency fans. The spokesman for the Trump campaign did not respond to a request for comment on his Nashville appearances. Okay, so according to an invitation shared with CNBC, the July 27th event will coincide with Trump. This is being reported by CNBC. The July 27th event will coincide with Trump's expected keynote speech at the conference, the country's biggest gathering of cryptocurrency fans. Okay, so depending on what Trump is going to say at this conference, it could be a catalyst for Bitcoin, could be a catalyst for Ethereum, could be a catalyst for Coinbase. So this resistance level that we see here, resistance back here in April, resistance here in June. What I'm looking for is for us to take that resistance level out and look for momentum to continue in Coinbase to get you to this 52-week high. Tomorrow morning, If Coinbase gaps up, which it probably will, if I'm right about my thoughts, we probably get a gap up in Coinbase. If Coinbase gaps up, let's say Coinbase gaps up to like 263, right off the open, I'm looking for a pullback into the high 250s to get long, maybe even the low 260s. I might even start that long at like 261 and then look for that to hold and look for Coinbase to push through that level, close up there around 270 or so, and then give you a 3-day move. We had a massive candle on Friday, but this would be day one. You had this huge pullback on Thursday, massive candle on Friday. Bitcoin takes out 67K, pushes to 68. I'm thinking that it gets Coinbase through the low 260s. That's day two of the breakout. That's the follow through. And then day three extension up towards 280. So we're going to try to see if we can get long tomorrow and hold into Tuesday, Wednesday, and try to get ourselves up to 280. Okay. That's what we're going to look for there. We got to welcome Art. Art, welcome to the TT family. That means we're down to just 11 spots remaining. 11 spots left for the 797 price point. If you have questions, text us 786-505-4049. Again, so if we gap up tomorrow to 263, look for pullbacks into the low 260s, maybe the high 250s. And then we'll look for us to break through the low 260s and extend into the 270s. We'll take profits into that move, but we're going to hold on to a piece and look to see if we can get 280. Next up to the short side, I'm looking at Snowflake. I just like that Snowflake feels to me like it has broken beneath this little pivot level that was trying to hold and establish a floor. Right here, support, 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 breakdown. And then here you kind of hesitate and pause. On any type of a bounce back up towards like 132, I'm looking for that to be resistance and look for Snowflake to just continue to fade. I'm just looking for Snowflake to bleed. I'm looking for Snowflake to bleed down to like 124-ish. Okay, so let's look for Snowflake resistance, 133, 132 resistance, and then bleed it down to the mid 120s. That's Snowflake. Then we have Tesla. I actually like Tesla for two different trades. Okay. I like Tesla possibly for an early, well, see, you gotta actually scratch that because they have earnings on Tuesday. So everything that I'm going to talk about, everything I'm going to say regarding Tesla can go completely out the window based on their earnings. I have no idea what their earnings are going to be. I have no idea what their guidance is going to be. I have no idea what Elon Musk is going to say. I'm not here to try to pretend like I'm going to predict what their earnings are going to be. That's a coin flip. I don't do that. I like to put my money in high probability situations, not 50-50s. What I'm looking for Tesla is a trade post earnings, depending on what those earnings come in at. But I think you could have a situation here where you might initially get like a downward move here on Tesla and then take it back and look for Tesla to do something that looks like this. So it's like pull it into the 230s and then pop it back up into the 240s, 250s and get some type of price action that looks like this. We have to welcome Kyle. Kyle just joined, guys, which means we're down to 10 spots. Everybody welcome Kyle. We're down to 10 spots. But the reason why I'm looking at this area of like 230 to be support for Tesla is because this huge, massive downtrend resistance line that was resistance for a couple of years, we just broke out of it. And you see how we're trying to consolidate that breakout. I'm looking for us to stay above now this downtrend resistance line. And I'm looking for Tesla to form a bit of a bull flag, right? I'm looking for Tesla to form a bit of a bull flag. That's why I'm talking about looking for Tesla in the low 230s long, in the low to mid 230s long, back up into 240s, 250s. That's going to be Tesla. But just remember, they have earnings. Their earnings could either cause the stock to go here or here, and I don't know what those earnings are going to be. I'm not going to try to pretend like I do. I'm going to wait for the earnings to come out, and then I'm going to see if I can trade Tesla the way that I just mentioned to you guys. Apple is on watch for a long. Apple had previous resistance here at 220. You can see the resistance right here in June. I'm looking for Apple. If Apple trades into 220, we're going to look for it to bounce off of it and do something like this. Okay, very simple, very straightforward. Apple long against 220. We have to welcome Robert. Robert coming in hot. 9 of these spots remain. Guys, I would not wait another moment. These are going fast. You have 9 spots left at the $797 price point. Then the price jumps to $900. Everybody welcome Robert. 9 spots left. Talking about just making new all-time highs and pulling back into prior all-time highs for support, it's United Health. United Health has just broken above massive resistance at all-time highs that were there in 2022 and 2023. You took that level out last week, looking for this area to continue to be support. And on pullback consolidation into this level, you look for a continuation move there on United Health. Okay? Again, very simple, very straightforward. 555, 550 support zone on United Health. It's an expensive stock. It's very volatile. The levels are pretty wide. Maybe not too many people are going to trade something this expensive, but I like it. I'll trade it. I'm watching for that thing to continue higher this week. That's United Health. And last but not least, NVIDIA. NVIDIA for me is just a wait, be patient. But if NVIDIA breaks 116, I think there's more downside. Now, if NVIDIA breaks 116, I think you could see the stock fall to 107. Now, I don't know. I'm not going to put this trade on unless this level breaks. So let me be clear about this. I'm not telling you go buy put options on NVIDIA tomorrow. This level has to break in order for this trade to trigger. So I'm going to wait. I'm going to set a price alert for 116. If it gets under it, I'll try to short back against it. You see here last week, 3 bottoms, 1, 2, 3 of support against the 50-day moving average. You also see previous resistance. You gapped above it. It then became support. And now it's support here again last week. The dark blue line's the 50-day. This is support. So it's entirely possible that you could see NVIDIA do this. It is support. That's why I'm saying I'm not thinking about it unless the level breaks. Now, I'm going to take you into a closer look. We're going to go into a 3-minute chart. Okay. All right, let's look at it. Here you guys have it. See the level now? See it? See that level now that I went into a shorter time frame? I'm waiting for a break of it, and then I'll get short back against the level. Okay? So that's what I'm talking about there with NVIDIA. All right? So there we have that. And that's it, folks. That concludes some of my top trade ideas for the week. My number one focus will be Coinbase. All right, my number one focus will be Coinbase. We're going to see if Coinbase can haul ass this week. All right. So number one focus there is going to be Coinbase. We got to welcome Timothy. Everybody welcome Timothy. 8 spots now remain. Everybody welcome Timothy. 8 spots remain. Welcome Timothy. All right, everybody welcome Timothy. All right, guys, that wraps up for top trade ideas here for the week. I see a million people asking me about CrowdStrike. I think CrowdStrike holds. I think this is a good enough support zone, the 280s, 290s. I think this area on CrowdStrike holds. So this CrowdStrike, everyone's asking about. I see a bunch of people asking about CrowdStrike. This used to be resistance in 2021. We broke above that in 2024, and it's been support ever since. You had the news about the update with the IT kind of blackout. You dropped into it. That's the 200-day moving average, the yellow line. That's also there now adding support. I think it's more likely that CrowdStrike does this than it is that CrowdStrike does this. Now, if I'm wrong, I'll say, damn, all right, that surprised me. But I think that pullbacks towards 290, I think that level holds. And I think it's more likely you see CrowdStrike at 320 than you do at 270. My thoughts. All right. So that's it there, guys, for top trade ideas. That takes us now over to the giveaway. It's time for the second code word. And the second code word is season. Season. So the 2 code words here are earnings, season. Earnings are upon us. Alphabet and Tesla started off on Tuesday. All right, those are going to be the big ones. IBM also, ServiceNow, Visa, all coming in on Tuesday. All right, so earnings season, those are the two code words. So what we're going to do is we're going to now put everyone's name into a random name picker called the Wheel of Names. We're going to spin the wheel. If your name is called, you're going to have 2 minutes to send a text message to a phone number that we put on the screen. If you can text that phone number within 2 minutes and give us both code words, the prize is yours. Okay? We got to welcome Christian. 7 spots left now. Everybody welcome Christian. 7 spots left. Everybody welcome Christian. All right. So the code words are earnings season. We're going to now put that phone number up on the screen for you guys. If your name is called, you have to text this phone number within 2 minutes. Give us the code words. The phone number is right there. 786-292-1606. Again, 786-292-1606. All right. Joseph, are we ready and are we prepared for the giveaway? Almost. We're not yet ready. Almost. All right, Joseph just needs a minute. All right, there we go. Here we go, folks. There's the wheel of names. If your name is called, 786-292-1606. You'll have to send a text message to give us both code words. Go ahead, Joe, and spin that wheel. Good luck, everybody. If you are a lifetime member of True Training Group and your name is called, you will be winning a Skip the Line bonus one-on-one mentor session with any mod of your choice. If you're an annual member, you get a full year of STR for free. If you're not a member, you don't know what STR is, don't worry about it. It's worth about $800. You guys will get that included for free for the whole year. Rolandis Cursavicius. Don't know if I pronounced that correctly. I hope I did. Rolandis Cursavicius. The clock starts now. You have 2 minutes to send a text message to 786-292-1606 and give us both code words. If you can, the prize is yours. They are a lifetime member. Rolandis is a lifetime member. So Rolandis, you're going to receive a bonus Skip the Line one-on-one mentor session with any mod of your choice. Rolandis. You have 1 minute and 30 seconds. You have 1 minute and 15 seconds. One minute. No, it's not looking good. Rolandis, the clock is ticking. You have 50 seconds. Rolandis, this is why I tell everybody, make sure that you're watching live, because if your name is called and that clock just gets to 0, we move on. Rolandis has 30 seconds. Rolandis has 20 seconds. Oh, Rolandis, the pain, the agony, the torture, the demise, the disappointment. Oh, 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Oh, Rolandis, I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry. Rolandis missed this. Oh, jeez. The dad jokes are starting already. I'm not even a dad yet. My wife is 38 weeks. Well, she's about to be 38 weeks pregnant. She's not 38 weeks pregnant yet. I think Friday she's 38 weeks. I hope she's not watching this right now. Yeah, Friday, I think she's 38 weeks. We got to welcome Courtney. Courtney, welcome to the THD family. Everybody welcome Courtney. Guys, that means we are down to just 6 of these spots. Courtney, welcome to the family. Text us with questions. 786-505-4049. Text that number if you guys have any questions. Phone number's right there on the screen. Now, if your name is called, don't text that number. text the one we're about to put up. And Joe, spin that wheel. I can't wait to announce the entire THD family has. Well, here, let's see who was. Let's call out the winner first. Well, the clock is ticking. I'll tell you what I was about to just say. Francis Frederick. That's nice, simple, and easy. Thank you, Francis Frederick. Much simpler than Rolandus. 2 minutes, Francis Frederick. The clock has begun. You have 2 minutes in the text message to 786-292-1606. Give me both code words. The prize is yours. So like I was saying before, I can't wait to tell the TTG fam what my daughter's name is. So there's been this thing going on in True Trading Group where, wait, he got it already? Francis Frederick got it already? That's an all-time record. Francis Frederick has just beat the all-time record for fastest text in ever. Congratulations, Francis Frederick. You, my friend, have just won a bonus skip the line one-on-one mentor session with any mod of your choice. Francis Frederick, congratulations. I can't wait to tell everybody my daughter's name because I haven't told anybody. Everybody's been guessing. My wife doesn't want me to tell anybody. We're 98% sure, but she just wants to see the baby first. And the family, all I've said is I've told everybody that her name starts with an A. It is not a common name. It is a very pretty name. And I don't think anyone's ever going to guess it. I have had thousands of members of True Trading Group guess what my daughter's name is going to be. No one has gotten it right. I'm not going to tell you if you do get it right anyway, just because but I'm telling you, nobody has guessed the name. Everybody types in chat, on the YouTube channel. Everybody types and types like all different names that start with an A. Nobody has gotten it. Now, I will say 2 people got very, very close. I mean, off by 1 letter. Okay. Off by 1 letter. Some people have gotten that close. I also see somebody else. Okay. So now that everyone's typing names, I just see another one very, very, very close. Somebody else just typed a name that is very, very close. It's not it. It's very close. You guys are getting warmer. You're getting warmer. That does it for me tonight, folks. Everybody enjoy the rest of your evening. I'm going to go watch House of Dragons. Hopefully it's better than last week's episode because I need more action. I need more dragons. Okay. So have a wonderful rest of your night. Join me tomorrow, my Teachy fam. I'll see you guys in chat. All of our new members, welcome. Congratulations. I welcome you guys with open arms. I can't wait to trade with you. I can't wait to make money with you. It's a great way to build friendship is making money together. So let's get that friendship going. Let's get that relationship going. Let's get those profits coming. I'll see you guys all in chat. If you have any questions, text us 786-505-4049. If you haven't done so already, smash that like button, show some love. Subscribe to the channel, turn on your notifications. You'll never want to miss out on these. I'll see you guys all tomorrow.